What's up, EA College football fans? The last video discussed how the air raid can give you a dynamic, high-scoring offense, but you need elite wideouts who can elevate your game to the next level. Today, we're counting down my top 5 hidden gem wide receivers that will make your aerial assault unstoppable. Stick around until the end of the video and I'll tell you how you can win a deluxe copy of EA College Football 25. Let's get it. Starting at number 5, we have Kyren Lacy from LSU. LSU's 2023 offense featured Heisman Trophy winner Jaden Daniels and a pair of first-round receivers in Malik Neighbors and Brian Thomas Jr. It would be foolish to say that the Tigers will lose all of those guys and not miss a beat. It would also be unfair to say that LSU lacks talent on offense in 2024. The senior is returning after leading LSU in yards per reception at 18.6 yards per catch. Lacy is an explosive playmaker who will now get his chance to be the primary target. Standing at 6'2", 215 pounds, he's a tough matchup for any corner from a physical and athletic standpoint. The big question with Lacy is consistency. At times, he looks like a number 1 wideout, and sometimes he disappears. As the number 3 option, he recorded 30 receptions for 558 yards and 7 touchdowns. With Garrett Nussmeier being a gunslinging quarterback and BTJ and Malik Neighbors getting drafted in the first round, expect Lacy to get a ton of targets and show why LSU has been wide receiver U in recent years. Coming in at number 4 is Cam Coleman from Auburn. It's crazy to see a freshman appearing on this list, but it's only fitting when experts compare you to Julio Jones. Coleman was a huge pickup for Hugh Freeze and the Tigers. Already standing at a solid 6'3", 190 pounds, he is a freak athlete with a basketball background. As an explosive receiver with speed and acceleration, Coleman had 61 receptions for 1,300 yards and 18 scores as a senior, leading his high school to the Class 7A state championship. I understand your frustration. He's only a freshman. It didn't matter in Auburn's spring game where he earned offensive MVP with 4 catches for 92 yards, including a 34-yard touchdown. Coleman may be a freshman, but based on what scouts and coaches have seen, he's ready to take the Southeastern Conference by storm. At our number 3 spot is 5th-year senior Tory Horton from Colorado State. If the name doesn't ring a bell, you should ask Travis Hunter and the Colorado secondary. Horton has racked up over 1,100 receiving yards in each of the last 2 seasons. He's a physical player and is often targeted on short passes that he turns into first downs. Even though Colorado State only has a few offensive options, defenses have struggled to contain Horton. In a standout performance against Colorado, he caught 16 passes for 133 yards. During the 2023 season, he had 6 games with at least 9 receptions. Horton has consistently scored 5 or more touchdowns in every season, including 8 in 2022 and 2023. He's a major threat in the red zone. If you're rebuilding up Colorado State in dynasty mode, having Horton on your team will make a big difference. At the 2nd spot is Brennan Presley, an electrifying wide receiver from Oklahoma State. Despite playing in the shadow of Ollie Gordon II, Presley has proven himself to be a star in his own right. Standing at a compact 5'8", 175 pounds, he possesses remarkable speed and agility, making him the most dynamic wideout on our list. Since 2022, Presley has consistently showcased his playmaking ability, racking up 1,100 yards after the catch and forcing 51 missed tackles. His talent for turning short receptions into huge gains, combined with his elite speed, make him a touchdown threat to any defense. In 2023, he put corners on notice with 16 receptions for 152 yards against Texas A&M. He only needs 65 receptions for the Oklahoma State record, which would place him ahead of former Cowboy legends Justin Blackmon and James Washington. Presley is severely underrated because of his size, but the film and stats don't lie. He's one of the best playmakers in the country. For fans who fondly remember playing as Percy Harvin for the Florida Gators in the classic NCAA Football 09, playing as Brennan Presley in EA College Football 25 is sure to bring a sense of nostalgia. At the top of our list is Xavier Restrepo from the University of Miami. While Restrepo is a familiar name to some, the U's irrelevance in the college football playoff picture has reduced his hype. However, this season could be different with the addition of elite passer Cam Ward. Restrepo had an impressive Pro Football Focus grade of 87.5, making him the 7th best among returning Power 5 receivers. He is known for being a reliable player and moving the chains. Despite not being the most explosive wide receiver, with an average of only 12 yards per reception, he managed to secure 85 catches with 53 resulting in first downs or touchdowns. Standing at 5'10" and weighing 200 pounds, he is a solidly built slot wideout with excellent route running abilities and reliable hands. Last season, Restrepo finished with 85 receptions for 1,000 yards and 6 touchdowns. Despite facing defenses that anticipated him getting the ball, he proved difficult to stop even with subpar quarterback play. Without throwing shade, Tyler Van Dyke managed to throw for 2,700 yards, 19 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions. Considering Cam Ward's statistics at Washington, we can only imagine the numbers Restrepo could put up with a field general of that caliber. After checking out the names in his top 5, I'm sure you guys will be itching to get a couple of highlight head tops in EA College Football 25. If you need some perfect plays to make that happen, check out my top 5 air raid playbooks to use in the game. Make sure to subscribe and comment Notice Me Senpai or Hi Senpai to be entered in my EA College Football 25 Deluxe Edition giveaway. Also, let me know what hidden gem positions you'd like to see next, or if you'd like a part 2 for hidden gem quarterbacks. Until next time, Senpai, out.